School for me was a place where I could be whoever I wanted to be. I was surrounded by people that I had been friends with since elementary school. I had a support system that lifted me up and encouraged me to become a leader. I spent most of my high school days in the leadership room, preparing the student section for Friday night football games, or in the gym on the volleyball court. Though I learned a lot and felt prepared for the years of college to come, as I look back on old photos or memories, the emotions hit deeper than the classroom lessons ever did. The laughs, the smiles, and the tears on that last day of school, those are the moments that warm my heart when I look back on high school. I feel so lucky that high school was a great place for me, and I hope to be a teacher that can make it great for my future students as well.
School for me was a place for growth, learning, school spirit, and friendship. It was my home away from home, where my teachers were my parents and my friends were my siblings. It was at school where I rediscovered my passion for agriculture through FFA, leadership, career development, community service, and raising animals. While the actual school part is not what I remember most, I learned a tremendous amount through my extracurriculars, which encouraged me to be a better student, prepared me for college and my future career.
School for me was where I found my passion in public speaking and leading others. Being involved in leadership pushed me to be a better person and brought out my passion for being involved in school, which I had never had. Becoming ASB president shaped me into the person I am today and led me to wanting to become a teacher. For me, school was about learning, and it was a home away from home. It was where I gained my second family, and I hope that I can do that for my students someday.
School was just a place to be for a certain amount of time every day, a hoop to jump through to escape and start my real life. When I think about my school experience, I think about 12-year-old me sitting alone on the cold concrete outside my middle school, with teachers walking by me not even acknowledging my presence. Without many extracurricular activities, I didn't have much of a community at school, and the narrow definition of what it meant to be successful made me feel like a failure and like I didn't belong. With a single mom and that was drowning in debt, I had little access to these opportunities. But by my junior year, I finally moved to a school with an art club and a drama program and teachers that encouraged my work in class. I was welcome in school again. Once I was able to find a sense of community at my school, it became a place for me to discover my passions and find people who loved me for me.
School was a place to go for a certain amount of time.
The center of my social life.
Provided involvement.
Preparation for next steps in life.
A place to learn.
School did a good job of showing students what they are interested in, preparing us academically, giving us a good sense of who we are, providing a career center to help prepare for post-high school life, providing a college career and financial exploration class to help with real-life situations, and provided extracurriculars.
School can be limiting in options for how to do things. Students have to follow strict schedules and sets of standards. Limited social scenes affect students. Favoritism and frustrating teachers make it a difficult environment. No after-school or before-school programs in schools, and the lack of funding or willing of staff members can create a difficult environment for students.
Teachers must recognize all students and encourage the fact that they are going and putting in the effort. This will transition the feeling of it being somewhere that you need to be to somewhere that you want to be. Encourage fellow educators to put in the effort that will benefit students and outside of classes. School funds are a limitation, but as teachers, we can do what we can to help students prepare for life and find who they are at the confusing age of a middle high school student.
The purpose of school is different for everyone. It can be a safe place to go, a social setting, and an important aspect of the student's culture. It's important that students learn, but that doesn't tend to be the part of school that students will remember post-graduation. The memories that flood our minds when reflecting on the emotional roller coaster of education are memories of who we were around, the way that we felt, the things that we did before or after school, and the impact that all of these factors had on who we are and where we are taking our lives today.